When I started really realizing that I liked music was when my dad started playing music. I mean, he always, when I was growing up, was playing the rock music, and I always loved it. Now, my dad had a '76 Gibson SG, and he used to play it all the time. And then he got me my first guitar. It was an area acoustic guitar. So I tried to take the lessons, and it didn't work out so well because my fingers weren't big enough, the strings were too thick, and it just didn't work. I gave it up for a few years, and then I decided to try it again. So I got with the acoustic guitar again, and my fingers got stronger, and I got older. So I started learning the basic chords, and I started playing in church. I joined the school of rock, 8th grade, and I was able to play with musicians and go to local venues and play. What does it for me with the crowd? I want to say it's the crowd, because when you see the expressions on their face and the smiles on their face, it just pushes me to the next level in some ways. It just keeps me motivated. I had the opportunity to go see a Zakk Wylde concert, and I had the opportunity of meeting him. So I asked him, I said, what's the deal? How do I go accomplish this? And he took me to the side and had a pretty decent conversation with him. And he said, there's 3 things you had to do. Practice, practice, and you practice. So I took that to heart, and I went home and I did it, and I've gone there from since. Probably one of the rougher moments of my music career was probably when I had accomplished a Star Spangled Banner. And so I kept practicing and practicing and practicing, and everybody always gets criticized on that song. So my heart was pounding. I finally get on stage. I had the monitors, the amps and everything, people there watching me, and I fortunately nailed it, so it went well. So the moment that I realized I could do this for the rest of my life is when people started coming up to me and saying, wow, you're a really good musician. And I took that to heart, and I started learning and trying to progress as much as I possibly could, learning from my mistakes and even learning off other people's mistakes, because there's always someone better than you out there. One of the coolest experiences I had was the opportunity to playing in Zappanale in Germany, which is a tribute festival to Frank Zappa. And I ended up liking Frank Zappa music because it's very hard, and it's actually pretty smart the way he does it. And I had an audition for it, and I was 1 out of 18, and 30 people auditioned and only 18 made it. And we all flew out down to Germany, had our own tour bus, had our own campsite and everything. It was awesome. So the reason why I want to go to college is because what I can get out of it is to meet contacts, musicians, and people that could just help me out in every way they possibly can. And there's always someone better than you, and you can always learn off someone. I listen to recordings, I listen, say Randy Rhoads, Jimi Hendrix, Page, all of them, and I just learn off of them and then try to put in my own style and try to make it my own. I feel like I'm at home when I'm on stage. I don't know what it is. It's just when I go on stage, I'm just there, and it's where I'm meant to be.